Hey YouTube, Fame154 here. I just want to do a fun little thing. In light of all these Zombucks, I thought we could do some sort of scenario where you have to, it's basically a zombie apocalypse, and you have to gather 12 different YouTubers, and now I'm just going to get started with the scenario, and I'll talk about all the rules and everything else in a second. Basically, scenario, you get intel from a very credible source that terrorists basically switch out some flu vaccines with a virus that turns people into zombies, and you have 24 hours before the initial batch of whoever got like flu shots or whatever come infected, and so basically you have 24 hours to gather a team, to contact 12 YouTubers, to gather a team, and based on their skills and their personalities, etc., to fight off hordes of zombies. You have to gather them all at one agreed upon location. So you have 24 hours to do that. Let me go over the rules. Rule number one is if you're watching this, you're already tagged. Rule number two is video response only. I don't like when people comment. That's kind of feels silly to me. Rule number three, you can only use YouTubers. I know everyone wants to have like Brad Pitt or Tom Hanks or Christian Bale, as Batman, fighting off zombies, or Ron Paul, but no, YouTubers only. Sorry. Oh yeah. Rule number three is you have to know the actual YouTuber. Can't be like some famous like Chris Dwayne or Hickok 45. Was it Hickok is a big gun guy. But basically, okay. Rule number three. So rule number four is no changing the roles. I have big 12 different roles. It took me time to think out these, and then 12 different people, so you can have like 12 different Silverfish VTs, or 12 different, Hickok 45s, or 12 different, or 12, FPS rushes. I want to see some variety. Rule number, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, you can't do more than 12. Yeah, you can do like shoutouts at the end. And then, yeah, you have 12 different people. So, I'm just going to go over the roles right now. So, first person is you, and you have to explain why, like, you would be receiving such credible intel, like, what makes you worthy of such intel. And then basically, second in command is person who you really trust. It's kind of like your right-hand man or woman, and you trust them with their skills and their tactics and their line of thinking to finish the job if you are bitten. And another rule is, let me just add that nobody in your group can actually get the initial vaccine, but then after that, it's like there's like a certain number of people who get the vaccine, but then after that, the only way it's spread is through if you get bit or clawed. Yeah. Okay. So that's just another rule I just forgot to add. And then your third is kind of your voice of reason. You're kind of the person who kind of keeps the humanity, and they kind of show the other side of the argument. Four is basically your personal MacGyver who can build things and are good with tools. Five is your medic. I mean, do I really have to explain that? There's going to be the person who's patching you up, and if by the off chance someone does get bit, they're going to be the person who's probably going to blow their brains out. Just saying. Six is your supplier, who's basically the person who goes and gets the food, water, ammo, knives, swords, whatever. They're going to be, the suppliers also going to be linked to another role down the line, two down. two roles later. So basically, the technician is a person who can strategize, think on their feet quickly, and get the group out of sticky, tight situations. 8 is the scout. They basically gather the intel on the locations of zombies, other groups, and the locations of guns, food, ammo, etc. So 9 is your roughneck. This guy is going to get, he's not afraid to get his hands dirty, do whatever he needs to do for the better of the group. The enforcer is going to be the person who settles disputes in the groups and keeps everyone in check with the rules that the group has agreed upon. And then the 11 is your young gun. He's kind of like an up and coming guy, kind of maybe new to the silver scene or the gun community scene. And then 12 is just going to be a wild card. And so then I'm going to go over the people that I want to have. And I'm going to do that in part 2. So this part 1 just explains the rules, and then actually, you know what? I'll just do it right here. So for me, well, the reason why I'd be getting it is because I want to work at the FBI, like anti-money, counterfeiting money crime, but somehow through word of mouth, through maybe like anti-terrorism, the people in that department, I could hear why. I could hear such intel. And then my second in command is going to be Jayhawk USMCR. He's a really great guy. I get along with him great. He's military trained. He knows what he's talking about. So, yeah. My voice of reason is definitely got to be Greg Williams. I mean, this guy's always shown the other side of the argument, even when, like the other day when Solarfish BT said that YouTube doesn't really have an impact on the silver, price or whatever, and, Greg Williams, made a video response like, no, it does. So that's definitely, he definitely likes to show the other side of the argument, and so, yeah. And he definitely, big peace guy, keeps the group together, definitely. My personal MacGyver, I'd have to say that's Epic RV, just because he seems like the type of guy who's, like, always working on his pickup truck or something, He's the type of guy who's, who won't take it to the mechanical. He'd rather fix it himself, even if he has to spend, like, 3 days on the damn thing, So my medic, it's definitely got to be never enough ammo, because he's really good in that medical stuff. He a lot about first aid, etc. My supplier, MKM still stacking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He just seems like a pretty chill back guy, and he could get away. He could get stuff and get out of there pretty quickly too. So, tactician, Jose Aparicio. He's military, so he knows a lot about strategy and what have you. So, yeah, he definitely get us out of anything if we, you know. So, yeah, that's my number 7. My number 8 is going to be Coins R Us, who's my the scout, because I don't know, he just seems like a good guy, good, he's a good guy for the job. He wouldn't be like giving away our position or anything, and he wouldn't be like getting eaten alive by zombies in the process either. So that's my number 8. My number 9, which is my roughneck, definitely be Big Stack McGee. He just seems like a guy who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. He's always doing that kind of stuff, cleaning coins. And I don't know. He just seems, the way we've talked in private messages, he kind of rubs off as that type. Maybe that's just me. My enforcer, definitely Argent Agent 47. He's definitely the type of guy who will keep everyone in check. Just, he's been keeping Kristen Wayne in check. He definitely knows what he's talking about, and he can be a little bit how do you say, like, forward. He can be like a big presence. So my young gun XX Jose 95 is kind of big. He's kind of new and upcoming YouTuber, so especially in the silver community. So I definitely watch all of his videos, and yeah, just great all around guy. And then my wild card is Silverfish VT. I mean, come on, who wouldn't be a zombie apocalypse if you didn't have the silverfish in your uh, silverfish VT in your thing? So, all right, just a quick couple honorable mentions. Uh, Big Silver One, Salve Metal. What's his face? San Pedro Silver. I know he has another channel, but I can't remember what it was. Demcad. Uh, yeah, I think that's it. One of the mentions. Oh yeah, English Picker and Irish Silver Stack as well for honorable mentions slash shout outs. So this is Pick 154 signing off. Can't wait to see you guys' response. So peace.